chicken at? Where the chicken? Nigga got a salad with no chicken, y'all. This nigga's doing bad. Hold on, y'all. Season 1, nigga pulled up with a salad and no chicken. I didn't even know they did that in 2023.
Hold on.
Oh, boy. We got to talk about this.
Yeah, we definitely going to talk about salad.
Oh, boy. We going to talk about salad? Oh, boy.
Nah, you brought it up. So
what you got in your head? That's some vinaigrette?
Nah, that's Italian.
Italian? Okay.
Word.
The salad look healthy, though. You got cucumbers.
Let me ask you.
You got red onions. You got cherry tomatoes. That's not bad. I fuck with it.
When's the first time you had salad dressing?
Salad dressing. Wow, that's interesting. Salad dressing for me started after high school because as a young boy growing up, I was eating salad with no salad dressing. That wasn't a come on, boy.
How? Like I can't fathom eating like plain lettuce.
But boom, so listen.
I mean, you got the tomatoes.
All right, so boom. I'm gonna give you, feel me, cultural background. Young Zogod, Haitian.
All right.
Growing up, Sunday family meal. We eat dinner.
Right.
There was rice, sauce pois, that's like some beans and some gravy. And then there was some chicken called poule D. That's some hard chicken. That's some foul chicken. That's the chicken that's running around crazy. That's the chicken niggas be paying and they be fighting. So you cut that up. That chicken hard. So boom. Then there will be a salad.
You got a muscular chicken.
A brolic chicken. That shit had fucking muscles and all that. That shit, when you biting that shit too, that shit get stuck in your teeth. That chicken ain't no joke.
That shit not playing.
So now, boom, there was salad.
This is not Italian dressing, by the way.
Yeah, I knew that. That's a balsamic vinaigrette,
man.
nigga. You over here talking about me and dressing. I know dressings. Just because I don't fuck with them, that's balsamic.
That's crazy.
You a balsamic nigga.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not. If there's no chicken on it, I need Italian. If there's chicken on it, I need Caesar.
Caesar. All right, that's a good combo.
But back to the brolic chicken.
Back to the brolic chicken. So the brolic chicken now, on a Sunday, you eat with salad. But now, there was no dressing with the salad unless you used the chicken gravy. So now, the chicken was cooked in a sauce. So you put the sauce from the chicken on the salad, that shit bust.
Chicken gravy on salad?
Chicken gravy on a salad is top 5.
Yo, you just reminded me that your palate is immaculately strange, bro.
Nah,
in
bro.
a good, not even. I can't even say in a good way.
It's in a way. It's fire. Though.
It's
Hold
a
on.
way. That's.
But chicken gravy on salad, 2023, y'all. Just know. This like oxtail gravy on a salad. That shit fire.
I gotta ask though. Did you do this too? Yes. So you didn't have salad dressing.
For
you
y'all
never
that
had
don't
like
know,
Italian wishbone. You didn't have like Russian Catalina. None of that.
It was in the fridge, but we wasn't putting it on salad. I don't know what it was there for.
I was just about to ask. What was it in the fridge? Wait, so somebody was eating it.
I don't know, but that
Mom
wishbone,
Duke's?
Thousand Island is fire, but I don't know why Mom Duke's
Thousand
had that.
Island? Oh,
it was
man.
orange. I think it was called Thousand
Oh,
Island.
yeah. That's like basically Russian dressing with like pickles in it, basically.
Nigga, that's a Big Mac sauce. Don't be fooled, nigga. I figured it that.
No, it is. It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
It is.
That
They not
shit fire, though, but I had no dressing on the salad. Yo, it's chicken
That's
gravy on salad.
crazy, though. Oh, man. Like,
I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, when y'all get curry chicken, put the curry gravy on the salad. When y'all get oxtail, put the oxtail gravy on the salad.
on
When
the
you got
salad, I
chicken-
can understand like rice, maybe like noodles, but on the salad?
On the salad, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, chicken gravy on the salad. That shit bust. You got a cucumber, and then you dip it in there. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, y'all gotta get right with your boy.
I'm going to try that.
Yes, sir. But now let's talk about the salad. Now you got red onions, you got croutons.
Oh, man.
You
Don't
got
analyze the salad because then you... Oh, nah. It's a typical salad.
That's a garden salad, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all never seen a nigga eat a salad on a podcast. This is the first time for
Yo,
everything.
chill.
This nigga taking a lunch break at work.
Nah, you know how it was. Schedule was tight.
Yeah, schedule
we
was
got to
tight.
get going. You about to take a nice little trip back, and stuff.
I gotta
So
take my trip back.
I ain't want to hold
Damn,
you
nigga.
up with eating first and then, plus... I'm starving, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I hear that, but let me tell y'all too.
I was gonna wait, but
I respect it. Well, what type of co-host don't bring a salad for his guests? You know, you go to Drink Champs, niggas got like some liquor on the table. You go to some other podcasts, they got Henny, they got blunts. This nigga came through and ate a salad with balsamic vinegar, and I'm over here to sit here starving like Marvin. What's going on, my boy?
No, you get a bowl. You valid on this, bro. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
you never think about
for the
me.
background of why we out in this beautiful ambiance right now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We was supposed to be in the studio, but plans change. That's life.
And we just went on a whole ramble. We ain't even do a little introduction, man. It's Mosaic Mind. pilot
Yeah.
episode.
Oh, we
one.
didn't even really start yet.
Yeah, oh yeah,
honestly.
this is just the prequel.
I guess so. Yeah, I
It's
might
like-
keep it in. Who knows?
Oh, okay, we can edit this out. This could be a blooper.
It might be. It might be in. This might be the opener. I might do cold opens. Who knows?
Cold open.
It's all. This is a new podcast.
This is the outtake.
So what you see is not what you're gonna always get.
But this is
I'm
what
not
it
always
is,
gonna
though.
be eating a salad. I'm probably not gonna be
You
eating.
should make it a thing now since it's on episode 1. You know how niggas do drink tests with liquor?
Yeah.
You could do
I'm just gonna.
a foodie podcast.
Oh, I
But-
might have to. But even though we're not gonna really talk. Actually, nah. I'll talk about food. I could talk about.
You know I'm a food
No,
nigga.
it's a foodie episode because
Or maybe a snack. Niggas bring their favorite
my best
snacks.
eats I ever had was probably with this man right here.
Yeah, we don't play with the
literally.
eats, though.
I never had chicken fingers with s'mores sauce. Remember that shit from Stickies?
Stickies.
I've never even fathomed that shit was a real thing.
Yo.
But that shit was
funny thing
alright
is-
though.
funny
I ain't
thing
gonna
is-
lie. Sweet savory, they took that shit to a whole nother level.
That shit was fire. And
Fire.
the equipment we using on, we went and bought that day from Best Buy.
That's a fact. We picked this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the laptop.
And the laptop.
Shout out to the laptop. Shout out to my man Jason,
Shout out
man.
to,
Held it
yeah,
down.
go holla at Jason. But yo,
Yeah.
full circle now. S'mores and chicken are eating salad and laptops. Everything coming on. We figuring in ideas. We're gonna figure this shit out like cook crack, man.
You go to Subway right now. What's your
What I'm gonna get?
No, let me stop. I ain't gonna do you like that.
Sure. Let's do it. Cause I'm ready. But it depends on the day. But hold on. Let's rewind it back though. That's a good. I brought up an interesting point. So when you go somewhere, right?
Right.
Your man's crib, shooting a podcast. Do you bring something? So like, boom, we shooting a podcast. You bought a salad. Were you supposed to bring your man's a salad? Like, you know how you bring like a party
I
favorite?
feel like you
gift?
really feel some type of way right now. 'Cause that's the second time you
I'm
brought
just asking. I'm just asking. So you feel me? If this was my podcast and you was pulling up, I'm like, you know, I know my man love corn. I'd have got some corn
Bro,
niblets. I would have got some
bro,
corn on the
stop.
cob. I would have do
Stop.
something. Yo, this nigga love corn. I don't know why. You know how they got that little nigga who says, the corn. That's him.
Yo, nah.
I would have had some popcorn. I would have had some type of. I would have had corn chips.
Bro, this is coming from me eating corn in front of you one time, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
One
But
time.
You feel me though? That's how I think. You know, I'm like, all right, let me put things
Who
in
not
mind.
eating corn when they had a barbecue? That shit fresh off the grill.
Listen, man, I'm a thoughtful dude. You pulling up. I know you like corn. I'm bringing you some corn.
Yo,
man.
that's. If you bring me corn, I'm eating the corn. I just
Exactly.
need some
See?
butter and salt.
So boom, y'all. When y'all go places, bring stuff.
But you can't.
man.
You used to say I'm a corn guy. That kind of doesn't sound right. That made me sound like it kind of like related to a corny guy.
No, you're not corny. Well,
It just if someone outside is listening, they're gonna be like a corn guy.
But,
like,
all right,
what-
so
what-
boom. I feel like every guy has corniness in him. You could be the most
Yeah.
gangsters, dude, thorough, whatever. Niggas is corny. It's
Well-
it might be a whole 100% corny or 25%. We all got it in us.
Yeah.
So what would be your corny? It could be Brendan the salad, not Brendan one for your mans.
Yo,
That's
if-
some corny ass shit.
bro,
nigga.
here. This is all you, bro.
My boy gave me a
That's all it is.
Yo, for y'all that see though, this is a good looking salad. My man is healthy, man. I can't do that, bro.
Half the salad is in his bag right now
Yeah, we
because
ain't gonna talk about that. They're gonna be like, damn, we watching niggas talk about 20 minutes about a salad.
it's crazy that you say that because I've been kind of thirsty, but I ain't want to go grab the bev because then that's a whole nother thing I didn't get you.
We ain't gonna talk about that because I'm parched. But
Yo, that's
man,
crazy.
It be like that though, man.
It's
But
crazy how now that I think about it, we in the spot that I first ever met you.
word, that's wild, bro.
Like literally the first time
But
I even known of
human
your
being
existence.
existed, right?
Word.
That's crazy. Can you think about the first time? What's the wildest place you met someone that you have a lasting relationship with?
My fault.
Oh boy, this nigga's eating onions. You was starving, son. Your breath gonna stink, nigga.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm an onion nigga, bro.
Oh, you an onion, nigga?
That corn, the onion, that shit is saved lives. But damn, that's I
Kind
don't.
of tough question though, because when you think about like how you met someone.
Most of my bros that I really like met for like knew for a while, I wouldn't even be able to tell you like shout out to AJ.
How you meet him?
I remember knowing of him in like second grade,
Mm-hmm.
like 'cause we both went to Barnard in New Row,
Okay.
but we wasn't really cool until like between second. If it just makes sense, between second grade and third grade, because we moved into the same building.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we really like when we was down the hall. We like, oh, we going outside, and we was like, oh, you know,
That's pretty cool.
shit kept, and then I'll never forget. I gotta blow you up, AJ, because I ain't going front.
Let me hear this story.
My son pulled up in my 3rd grade class. I never was so hype in my life. I think Kels was in that class too. Shout out to Kels.
Shout out to Kels.
He pulled up in the 3rd grade class for one day. I'm hype. I'm like, oh yeah, this is my man. He live right down the hall. We like, we watched wrestling, all that. 2nd day came. I'm like, where he at? I'm like, all right, whatever. 3rd day came. Like, where he at? So I think I went down the hall one time. Was like, yo, what happened? He's like, yo, I don't go to that school no more. They pulled me out.
Damn.
I was like, what? That's crazy. Now, fast forward. Kels always went to a private school, so we wasn't really. I might bleep the names out. I might keep them in. I don't know.
Yeah, they're real current guests though. You might see them.
Yeah, you're gonna see them. So you might as well get a little background story. So fast forward, Kels. This is in 12th grade, senior year. Well, backstory, from middle school, me and Kels was in the same class, not same class, we was cool since like 3rd grade. That's when we met, and that's that class. We went to 4th grade together. 5th grade, we was already cool, so we didn't have the same teacher, but it was always like we was over at each other's house, like everything. Middle school came, he went to the private school that went from middle school to high school. So finally, senior year, he's like, yo, I think I'm going to New Road High. I'm like, nah, no way. He's like, I think so. Pulls up in the class. I'm like, yo, we got 2 classes together on top of that.
Wow.
One with his bro, too. I'm like, yo, this is it, bro. This is it. Next day comes. He's not at school. I'm like, yo, okay. I think not this time. I called him that day. I was like, yo, what happened? You sick already? You ain't come to school already? Bro, I don't go to that school no more. I go back to my old school. Now, that's a whole nother story of how that happened. I'm not going to talk about because that was a beautiful story. But I'll let him tell that.
But niggas got class with his mans for one day and then never see them ever again.
But moral of the story is most of the people I met was in school. It's not a crazy spot, but
Nah, I got you. But here's a good story, I guess. So our man, G Weez, we're going to talk about him. He's a real caring guy. Good dude.
Who?
G Weez. Your boy.
God the wise.
Shout out to him, right?
Yeah.
So I'll give a quick backstory.
Never heard him call that in my life.
That's what I call that stupid nigga. Shout out to him, though. But listen to this, right? So, boom. This is a story I met him. He's my last in mans. But
hold on, I got to say this, though, because I know he would say this to us. Guys, eat a
he be violating, but he a different dude. If you want to violate it, he can come on here. But So let me tell you how I met this dude, though. This is really my man's. So we in high school, senior year, 11th grade. So I'm walking around. I got all my mans in them, right? And then it was like, yo, we cooling. I'm like, word, we chilling, So, boom. There's some new nigga in town. They're like, yo, yeah, we hanging out with this new nigga. I'm like, word? I said, what's his name? He said, nigga, we call him Weezy. I'm like, Weezy? I'm like, who the fuck is Weezy? He's like, yo, some nigga who look like Lil Wayne. I'm like, nigga, the fuck, nigga? Wayne at the time, that was niggas' idols. I'm like, y'all calling this nigga Weezy?
A millionaire, I'm a young money million. Yeah, that was that era.
Weezy. I'm like, who the fuck is Weezy? So I'm like, all right. So one day after school, I link up with the Gazas. We pull up. I see this short dreadhead nigga looking like Lil Wayne. I'm like, what the
light-skinned Lil Wayne at that.
Light-skinned Lil Wayne at that. I'm like, oh, this nigga Weezy?
And he had the braces, so it looked like he had the diamond grill,
like
too.
That nigga had grills on. Nigga had baggy clothes. He's from Florida. Nigga look like some New Orleans nigga.
Like, oh, this is what they mean when they say gutter.
Yeah.
It look like this.
This nigga was like Weezy. So I'm like, all right, let me see what's good with this little nigga. Long story short, that nigga was the most staticky nigga of all time. That nigga, yeah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I'm a good kid. I live in a backyard with grass, nigga. I be chilling. This nigga had niggas fighting every week, and then that's what became my man. Shout out to him.
Between him and
yo, free Ollie. I think Ollie out now.
Yeah, word. That's what's up, yo.
I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to you, bro.
That's a nigga I met, lasting relationship, but a nigga told me a nigga name was Weezy. I'm like, who the fuck is Weezy, man? I didn't really meet nobody on some wild shit. I met some chicks on some wild shit. Chicks get the wildest story.
I was about to say.
Yeah. The wildest place I met a chick?
Yeah.
It was one time I was working at some spot called Valvoline. Shout out to Valvoline, man.
Oh, my God.
So some chicks.
Shout out to, I missed you at Valvoline.
Yeah, Valvoline, that was a little trap house, man.
Now I be going like 8 months late on my oil changes.
Yeah, I made like a couple thousand out there. Shout out to Valvoline. But nah, I ain't gonna hold you. What was going on over there? One time, some chick came in there. She's like, hey, I want an oil change. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, you look familiar. She's like, yeah. And she ain't look familiar. I just said that shit just because it starts conversation.
That's what I was gonna say. That's a G line.
We working on a car. She kept looking at me. I'm looking at her. I'm like, all right, she might have liked that line. So I'm like, all right. let me go holler at her. Let me see. You know, I was in my bag. I was feeling myself at the time.
Word.
So I'm like, yo, let me get your number. She gave
Y'all
me
wore onesies, right?
Yeah, some of us wore
well, not
onesies,
onesies,
top
but
and
like
bottom.
so,
Yeah, the uniform.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, let me get your number. She gave me her number. So all right, she left. Then after work, we get a text. I get a text. So she was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's always been one of my fantasies. I want two guys to bang me out. Would you and your coworker want to bang me out? I said, sure. So I'm like, all right.
PSA women, you don't gotta ask niggas that.
It's like a no-brainer.
Yeah, like you just got. It's a matter of telling us when and if we don't got work or some shit. And even then,
if we don't got work,
niggas is there. And even then, niggas will call out. Niggas have called out for less. So just so you know,
now calling out of the bag for buns is crazy, but we all done it before.
Yeah.
But yeah, after work, me and my man, that's how you want to go. He said, sure. So long story short, we got a telly and banged out.
How's it been after that? I asked that completely wrong.
Okay.
Was that the last time you had talked to her?
No, I spoke to her maybe once after that.
Oh, okay.
But I was on some. All right, yeah.
I didn't know if it was on some. I'm just trying to scratch something off my list. Like,
it was that. I was, niggas get greedy. Let me see what's good with that again. But it was over. It was a one-time thing.
I'm glad you actually brought that up because that's actually something I always wondered. So, when niggas was gunning her shit, was y'all in the same room?
Oh, for sure. It was a tag team. That's my man. You feel me? Sometimes, everybody got different things on that, but
No, yeah. Listen, to each is your own. I don't care. It's just me personally. Like, I can't do that, bro. I'm like one of those like we could train like on like one in the room at a time. Like I leave, I go and you can. But to be in the same, I don't know what it is. If it's anxiety, if I just like my shit's gonna be like, bro. Until sun get out, I'm off duty.
Nah, I keep it a buck. I ain't gonna lie, my man's was having a hard time standing up, man. I gotta be honest, man.
I would too.
But once he gave me the toppy, and then I just like, all right, yeah, it was.
Yeah, I mean, because you really gotta. I feel like you really gotta focus, cause like you got a whole like nigga in the room. But I used to hear the stories about like 4 niggas in there, someone recording that shit on the phone, just disrespecting bitches. Like,
yeah, but that's young shit too. When you younger.
Yeah, when you young, it's a little easier because you just like, yo,
you
this shit right here, yeah.
But now you intimate. You feel me? Now you feel me? I'm an intimate dude, so my shit it ain't stand up right away. But when that shit stood up, it was game time. Yeah, and then it was like back and forth, but it was cool though. I scratched that off my bucket.
It's like getting on stage, like you nervous as shit, but once you start singing, niggas be like, hey, okay, and you start,
But that was the wildest place I met a chick, man. I had a job. Banged her out the same day. Damn. Yeah, that was me. But then, I guess
my life is boring. The wildest place is probably Tinder, and that's where everybody met someone.
Yeah. But, speaking of that, so me and someone online, they could be a whole serial killer.
I'm lying.
Oh, boy.
I called you the day after that shit. No, that's not really a wild space, though.
What?
That bitch I met at that birthday party. At the
bar.
That shit was total. That was the only night I ever had some shit like that where I was not expecting anything to happen. And then the friend of my coworker's wife was just feeling a nigga, I guess.
My boy just woke up on the couch.
Bro, I woke up on the couch. They bought us bacon, egg, and cheese, no ketchup. I was like, damn, that's hard. I couldn't like bacon, egg, and cheese, no ketchup is crazy.
After a night, that means you done your thing.
Bro.
Never seen or heard from her again.
I think that might have been on like a Friday into a Saturday. That Monday, nigga came and was like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Wifey was blacking on me because you left the condom on the couch. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That night was like
one in a
crazy.
thousand.
Yeah, like I was smacked, bro. So like I ain't gonna front. I wouldn't be surprised if that bitch got tragedy. I don't know. All I know is I got mine.
And you got a bacon, egg, and cheese.
And I got a bacon, egg, and cheese. And we fell asleep, 2 people on a couch. Literally, like on a regular couch. Nigga, that shit was like sleeping in a sleeping bag. Zipped up.
But nigga went from a bacon, egg, and cheese to a salad. Look, this is growth, y'all.
Just know any other day this would have been chicken Caesar salad, but I need to go,
Yeah, a little healthy. Well, nah, everyone got their wild stories, and that's a wild story. But back to the Tinder thing. Niggas and shorties is dating whole serial killers. Why am I saying that? You don't know who the hell is on that line.
That's a fact.
You know how many people done met off of dating apps, and like, you don't know if they a killer, if they done did some wild shit. You never know, bro. That shit, and that's the culture we in now. Like, how do you vet people?
I mean, honestly, niggas is all gangster. When you really think about it, because, like, I never, people just,
It's a comfortability
they just like,
thing.
yeah, I feel like people don't really think about that until someone tell them.
That's deep.
Because, like, nobody's meeting off of it just, hey, what's up? What you doing? All right, let's meet up. Like, you know, at least me, I talked for a little bit before I met up with, like,
A couple
most of the
chicks.
joints.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like,
that's true.
Like, you know, like, I knew they shows. Like, you know, I'm some light skinned nigga. I ain't going front. Like, I was on some get to know. Like, I wasn't dogging. I was, you know, I was talking to them until it came down. Like, cause
Let's hang out. Let's meet up type of shit.
yeah, like I met Shorty off of one of those joints. I'm not gonna say which one, but I met
Yeah.
Shorty off of one, and I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ghosted everybody else I was talking about,
That's real
talking to.
shit.
I literally ghosted. Like, then I got a girl now. Like, we can't talk no more. It was just like when they called, like, oh shit, she calling again. Poop. Like.
But there's
Sound-
niggas that's really meeting joints same day they speaking to them.
Yeah.
That's spooky.
That's crazy.
That's confidence too. Shout out to y'all niggas.
More.
Yeah, more
That's
power
crazy.
to
More.
y'all.
Yeah. More so for because you don't even know if you're meeting up with a female. That's another thing, and I think I might bring that up because everybody know catfishing was a thing. It's not a thing like that no more. Because like now you can.
Catfishing is more of a thing now.
It's different,
You ever got catfish before?
bro. Oh my god, bro.
It all happens to all of us.
Have you got catfish before?
I have, but
You
it
have?
hasn't been like bad. But I got
So tell me about it, cause I'll tell you mine after.
Okay.
Mine's kind of bad.
mine ain't that bad. It's more so I got body figure like catfish. You mad? You know girls be using
So
angles?
it was the same person, but she didn't look how she was like said she looked.
No, it was more so the pictures made it look like she had a fatty. She had a plankton. I'm like, she had the Squidward, she had the starfish, she had the Patrick. I couldn't get with it. My boy dying. Nah, boy. Imagine thinking you about to meet up with a Buki. You meet up with
Was a
like a
nigga with yourself.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, nah. So it was one of those. It wasn't too crazy, but it was one of those. And I'm a gentleman. I still pay for the date. But one time, actually, there was a John.
Did you crack?
No.
Okay. It wasn't worth the
yeah.
quacking. No.
Actually, there's one two though. It was a catfish where she just didn't. She was just, I don't know. She was sloppy looking. I ain't gonna.
Wait, so this is the second one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we met up at the restaurant. So we went to the restaurant. I'm a gentleman, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know this now. So we get to the restaurant. I'm like, oh man, she's sloppy looking. She ain't look like this in her pictures. I would have still took her out. You know what I'm saying? And just probably never spoke to her again. So we get to the restaurant. I didn't have a reservation. They was like, oh no, we're booked. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So then I'm like, all right, let's find something else. She's like, yeah, let's find something else. And then I'm like, all right, bet. This is my chance. I said, you know what? I really wanted to go to that restaurant so bad. I wanted their chicken. Let's just reschedule. She said, you
Right.
sure we could go to somewhere else? I said, nah, we could just go let's reschedule. I really want to have their chicken. I just
Yeah.
never spoke to her again.
Word?
Yeah. Shout
was
out to
smooth,
her,
though.
too. I'm not an asshole, but
I
ain't gonna
mean,
waste
listen,
your time.
sometimes it's like you're more of an asshole if you just tell them.
Yeah, and plus I was about to really pay for a date, so I saved me like $70. So shout out to me for saving bread. And I ain't broke, y'all, but if you can dodge a bullet, you dodge a bullet. Because nowadays you don't spend $70, you broke.
Bro, I don't even really count that as catfishing.
Okay.
I'll be honest. Well, I mean,
Let me hear your catfish then.
nigga. Listen.
This is real life?
This is
I
real
don't
life,
know
bro.
about
This
one.
was
I'm
a real
interested.
life. This was a life lesson. I didn't tell nobody this, bro. There's
Oh,
only a
boy.
select few people that know this. And even them, you know, like, it took a while for me to tell them. Because I was ashamed, nigga. Like, this wasn't no prideful, like, yo, nigga, I got catfish. I didn't know.
That's like you niggas go home sad.
Once the Catfish came out on MTV and shit, I seen how more normal it was, so I didn't feel as ashamed. Because, nigga, it's easy to catfish somebody,
Oh,
nigga.
my
I could
God.
go on and make a profile right now and catfish somebody if I was really sick in the head
Shit.
like that.
I could go on Instagram right now and I could be from Atlanta.
Exactly. Nigga, so this is before, obviously, the show Catfish.
Okay.
This is like, this is when, I don't know if you remember, there was a website called Ustream.
Okay. It says,
Where if you wanted to go like live, you
Live.
go in there and then people in the chat and, you know, and me and bro AJ was in that shit.
Yeah, I could wild out.
We was doing our thing. We was some young horny niggas. So like all the
Yeah.
girls talking were like, yo, what's your MySpace? Cause it's that like ever. Like, no, I don't even think it was.
Niggas kind of went crazy on MySpace too. Shout out to MySpace.
Nigga, MySpace. Anytime I see new profile pic comment or new pic comment, new message, I was hyped. Like, oh, I got mad shit. Bro. So we on Ustream, right?
How old were you? Getting catfish as young is demoralizing.
Yeah, no, I wasn't that young though. I ain't gonna
High school?
lie. This
After high
was
school?
after high school.
Okay,
though.
so you was like a man.
Yeah,
Oh,
so this
becoming a
might have
man.
been Facebook. Actually.
Okay.
It might have been the beginning of Facebook and the ending of MySpace.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a man. So, was I working at Foot Locker at the time? I might have been.
Okay.
So, we on Ustream. We chilling, talking everything. So this one person was like, "Yo, what's up?" That's and that. I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever." Like, here's my. It was either Kick or
Shout
it
out
was
to Kick.
yeah, it was all those old school shits niggas don't use no more. It wasn't like so we talking. Eventually, I get the person's number. So I'm like, talking. Oh, I'm from Texas. I'm like, oh, cool. That's what's up. I'm young. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. If I ever go to Texas, I know, I got someone I can hit up. Boom, boom. So we talking. It wasn't on some it was not on some relationship shit. Like it wasn't on it was on some oh, I could, on some fun. I could talk, this and that, like blah blah.
Wow.
Nigga, I knew something was up. Like I said, Catfish wasn't out.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I had an iPhone at the time, so it had to been even later.
Okay.
Damn, this shit keep getting more recent and more recent. But this is not that recent because, like I said, Catfish wasn't out yet, the show. So I'm like, after a while of months, I'm just like, yo, I don't even know who I'm talking to. Like, we haven't really talked on the phone. We haven't really FaceTime, nothing like that. So, I'm like, yo, let's FaceTime. Oh, no, I can't FaceTime, this and that excuse. I'm like, all right, whatever. Let's talk on the phone. Talk on the phone. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm thinking it's a white girl. At the time, white girls was kryptonite still.
Yeah.
So, I'm talking, this and that. And then eventually, I'm just feeling I'm feeling more and more sus to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to entertain this no more.
Yeah.
Side note, dick pics were sent.
Okay.
Because I didn't care. Like, I'm just like,
you young and
whatever.
horny.
Yeah, horny. Like, whatever. Like, she in Texas. What's the worst she going to do?
Yeah, I was sending
she
dick
put
pics
out
out weekly at that time.
Yeah, there was no Easter egg, so it's not like she could put it out and everybody would know it's mine. Like, anybody could just be like, nigga, I could be Chris Brown. Pause. I ain't going to say another man, but it could be any light-skinned nigga shit.
Wow.
So, eventually, I was like, this shit don't feel right. It's quiet. I'm not going to talk to her no more. And it happened after I asked to FaceTime to video chat a few times.
Yeah.
Like, nah, oh, I can't. It was excuse. I'm like, nah, something just feel like a red flag. It's quiet.
Yeah.
A few months later, the person hits me back. They're like, oh, I just want to apologize because, it wasn't really me in the pics. I'll FaceTime you tonight if you still down. So I'm like, fuck it. Like, it ain't that big of a deal. If you want to FaceTime, FaceTime me. The person appears to be a black female.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. I'm not racist, man. Like, I don't not like I love my black woman. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, whatever. Like, if you'd have just said that, it would have been green. Like, I don't care. Like, so we talking a little more. We FaceTime quick. I'm like, all right, cool. That was a little bit confirmation. So we start talking again. When I say talking, it's not like talking like, oh, this is, we text. It's like, if she hit me, what's up? Like, might get a random text like, oh, what you doing? Like, oh, ain't shit chilling. Blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. So then, eventually, because, we got the number, I get her Snapchat.
Okay.
All right. One day, I go on the Snapchat. Same face.
Yeah.
No makeup.
Uh-huh.
Caesar cut. Tank top.
Okay.
No knocks.
Whoa, okay.
Nigga, my heart went from my chest to my balls, nigga. Like, literally, like, honestly, and this might sound crazy, the only feeling that I have remotely close to what I felt in that moment was when my mom told me my dad passed.
Damn.
That's how like I kind of would I know it it makes sense why people be going in the shower in the fetal position rocking back and forth. It felt like one of those moments I felt so ashamed. I'm like, nigga, I talked to her. I said if I meet up with her, I'll do this. We talk crazy at some points. I'm like,
she got your pictures of your beef.
Nigga, she got my beef pic, bro. Not she. I can't even say that.
Boy.
He.
However they identified.
However they that's a whole nother thing, nigga. Nigga, you cannot. I don't know. I'm not even going. That's not the subject right now.
They seen the beef Wellington.
Nigga, they seen the beef. Nigga, they seen too much.
Whoa.
Like that content is not for male users.
Did you
for male
ever hit them
viewers.
back up and like confront them about this?
Bro, never.
You unfollowed them on Snap?
Unfollowed on Snap.
Blocked them?
Blocked. I don't think I blocked them.
Okay.
I
Once you unfollow, that's good enough.
unfollowed. Just know the person has requested me on Facebook many times.
Pause. Yeah.
Exactly. I had to leave them. I don't decline. I just leave them
Yeah,
there
leave
with
them
the
there,
hundreds
let
of
'em sit
other
Yeah.
what it seems to be fake profiles or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that shit was a life lesson, bro. So when I was on this Tinder and POF
You
and
was super scary.
nigga, I was super scary, nigga. I'm like, this taught me a lesson. Like, not only could it be a man sometimes,
It could be.
it could be four niggas that's trying to line you up.
Yeah, it could
Nigga,
be
oh
some
yeah,
shit.
meet me here. Like, we could go chill. Like,
You remember what happened to that basketball player, right?
what basketball player?
I forgot. He was at a basketball team, right? And then
Yeah.
like the assistant coach, pretending to be a girl, was like, "Yo, send me some beef pics." Nigga sent
His
her.
assistant coach?
Yeah, but he didn't know because the assistant coach made a fake profile. So he was sending the
So a
assistant.
nigga that he's seen every day.
Yeah. So now again.
Not every day, but seen at practice and stuff. That was his assistant coach of his team.
Yeah.
That's some weirdo
But
shit.
now here, no, it gets deeper. So now it's a girl, obviously, but he's pretending to be a girl.
Yeah.
So now the girl was like, "Yo, he's a scholarship player. I'm about to leak your pictures. You're gonna lose your scholarship, this, that, and the third, unless you have sex with your assistant coach." And then the assistant.
So he tried to hook himself up by like, that's sick, bro.
Hold on, it gets even deeper.
Come on.
So now he links up with the assistant coach, like, "Yo, bro, someone's blackmailing me." He's like, "Word, they're blackmailing me too, bro. I guess we got to do it." And then they did it.
All right. First of all, pause.
Pause. You got
Pause.
lettuce on your lap too, my boy.
Oh, yeah,
I know
good
that. That's how I
looking.
know that salad was good as hell.
Yeah. So
But
first
super
of all,
pause.
pause.
Yeah.
Second of all, that assistant coach is a fucking genius.
Niggas are mess.
Pause. Pause. But
He
not.
mastermind that shit.
The reason I say that, because if he'd have did that to a WNBA team or a college team,
he would have been up.
nigga would have been up. That would have been some smart tactics.
They
But
said that the
pause.
nigga was mentally ill though.
The assistant coach?
Yeah. And he's a former player for the team or something like that. And the main coach, I already knew about it. Didn't get fired. You ain't hear about this shit?
I didn't hear about this at all.
Yeah, I should be able to pull
Is
it
this
up.
like a local team, or is this like a well known like a college team?
I
Or
think it's an HBCU because I know it's black people. Yeah, boy got caught up on some wild shit. But then I guess after a while he found out that it was the assistant coach and he sued. The coach didn't get fired. It was
the coach didn't get
The
fired?
main coach didn't get fired.
Oh,
So-
because allegedly he knew
But he
about
knew
it.
though. But it got freaky. I guess the main coach is dating someone famous. That's how it leaked out. But
Damn,
yeah, man.
that's wicked, bro. If
Moral
I-
of the story is, y'all, men, I understand we're men. We horny ass niggas, but
Yes.
chill out. Put
All
the
you
foot
gotta
on the
do
brake.
is FaceTime. That's it.
FaceTime changed the game at least. Shout out to FaceTime.
Yeah,
man.
like I'm sure, like use it right now before niggas could finesse that too,
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
will at some point. Like you see all these Snapchat filters, them shits-
AI out too
AI,
now.
bro.
Yeah, it's getting real spooky.
bro. I had a filter. I had a filter on my face that looked real. Like it
Wow.
literally looked like I was crying or like making a mean
and
face.
you couldn't even tell.
And I was laughing the whole time. You couldn't tell. Like I'm sure they could put. Bro, they have a filter that made me look like a bad bitch.
Wow.
I ain't gonna front out. If a guy had made me a female, I would have been someone to be reckoned with. I ain't
Because
gonna
he's
pause.
seen the picture.
But I was like, is that pause if you see the female version of yourself and be like, damn, I'll clap?
Nah, I don't think that's pause.
That's not pause, right? Because it's yourself?
That's borderline, but that's not pause. That's yourself.
Yeah, okay.
If I was a Joni, I'll be bad, I think.
You gotta try to filter. It's on
Yeah,
Snapchat.
Nah, Snapchat.
Nobody really does a story on a story no more, I learned.
Oh, okay.
Like, you do that shit in the camera roll.
And then you just
And
post
then
it.
you just upload that same thing
All
on
three?
TikTok,
Mm,
Snapchat,
mm,
IG,
mm,
Facebook.
mm.
Is MySpace still around? It is still around, but it's
TikTok.
like a whole different thing. I said,
Yeah.
oh yeah, TikTok.
All
Shit,
of
what
them.
else is there? There got to be one more I'm not thinking about. Shout out to Vine. Y'all need to bring Vine back. Cause
Reddit. I don't know,
Reddit,
that's
Reddit is
TikTok.
y'all.
Tumblr?
Reddit is a fucking top one,
Yeah,
nigga.
Reddit is a world.
I've gotten answers to technical difficulties on Reddit.
Mm.
I found old episodes of scenes that I was trying to look for on Reddit.
Mm.
I ain't gonna say the others, but there's a lot of stuff
Shout
on
out
Reddit.
to Reddit,
There's a
man.
lot of stuff on Reddit.
Shout out to Reddit.
Reddit is like
I ain't gonna lie, I don't have this, but Twitter's that spot, boy.
Twitter. If you want to see a video that is blocked on the internet, it is still
Yo,
on Twitter.
Shout out to Twitter. Twitter, that shit is just.
That shit is.
You need it, we got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that shit
pretty
is a
much.
trap house.
Yeah, man. Shout out to, well, I don't know if I want to shout out Elon. I don't know how I feel about anybody, but I'm not trying to get political, so.
How you feel about Elon? Fuck it. He was at the Laker game the other day. You seen him
Was
last
he?
night? Yeah, I'm like, tech nigga go to Laker game? That might be a flex, but he was out there.
I think it was a flex.
Yeah.
Elon one of them niggas that, like, you
I've
could
never
tell
seen him at a game before.
I mean, he's the type that do shit to he's like a show off because he was a nerd.
Yeah. Like,
Nothing wrong with being a nerd. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying a nerd saying he was a loser. I'm saying he was a nerd, like he was into certain, like, people, nerd shit. Like I'm into some nerd. You into anime?
Everybody's
people
into
consider that.
Whoa, damn, nigga. I was a nerd. You're into anime. Damn, nigga.
Anime's nerd
Chill,
shit,
bro.
Anime's nerd shit.
Anime could be cool.
Remember you said hood niggas got a little bit of corniness in them.
Niggas got nerd shit in them. Every nigga
got some nerd shit in them, bro. I like classical music.
Classical music, that's cool.
If I'm in the whip alone, I might be blasting some fucking.
Nah, hold on. Nah, you bugging, nigga. Anime is not nerd shit. Fuck all that. Nah. Anime, that shit popping, nigga. Fuck out of here. Shout out to my son from Black Clover. Shout out to my nigga from My Hero Academia. If y'all don't know what that is, y'all niggas gotta tune in. I went to Comic-Con though. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Piggyback. I went to Comic-Con. I like anime. But that shit,
Comic-Con is definitely nerd shit, but Comic-Con is fucking lit. But like I said, nerd shit isn't a bad thing.
Comic-Con is not my lane. I went there, I was like, oh, no. I thought I was one of them. I am not one
well,
of them.
I mean, it depends, because, like, the people that be dressing up and shit, they dedicated.
Yeah.
Like,
I like watching, but I'm not a Comic-Con.
So you wasn't entertained? I mean, I never been there, but I've seen all the footage and shit. That shit look fun as shit. They got, like, little activities and games. You could take pics with, like, Peter Griffin.
But just because you watch something, that don't mean you in the culture. Like, I generally enjoy watching anime, but them niggas they live anime. I watch anime.
So give me your top 3 animes right now.
Top 3
if you could recommend right now.
All time or just right now?
All time.
All time is tough, bro. You gotta say Dragon Ball Z.
Of course.
Yeah, that's of course.
Which is another thing that we're gonna bring up about anime, but not Dragon Ball Z particular, but just
I'm gonna go Naruto because Naruto was hard. I watched that whole shit.
I never watched that shit. I played the game, but I never watched that shit.
I watched Naruto.
I didn't even know Boruto was a real thing. I thought niggas was, you know how niggas used to say be on like Baklava Boogies, or niggas be like it's brazy or something like that. I thought niggas was doing that shit with Naruto. It's like, nah, this nigga really got a kid or some shit, right? That's his kid or something.
Seedling,
yeah, I'm like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, that shit trash though.
It is. I heard that from multiple people. It's not
Naruto. I could go back too, but you know what I enjoyed? I watched Gundam, man. Shout out Gundam. I ain't gonna be one of these new niggas. I'm gonna say Gundam.
Never heard of it.
Top 3. Gundam was hard.
Word?
Growing up, Gundam Wing. What? They had the Neo Gundam.
That sounds familiar, actually.
It was the robots, the mechs. They had Cloud. Not Cloud. That's Final Fantasy. But they had the nigga with the wings. The Gundam was hard, bro.
Damn, I think of robots. I think of Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. That's some new shit. There wasn't robots in that either, nigga. That shit hard though.
You said they wasn't?
No.
What are they fighting in? Those machine shits.
Nah, I ain't fighting no machines, bro.
Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of the wrong show?
Yeah, you thinking of the wrong show. You're talking to an anime nigga. But Attack on Titan is hard though.
So what are they fighting in?
They fighting. They have like cables and strings and swords, nigga. Them niggas be flying around, be cutting big ass niggas.
So they not in some shit that
no, they in like.
Oh my god, I wish I had my phone right now.
Nah, but they fighting big niggas though. That's what that is.
Yeah, but
they not in robots, bro. We're not gonna do that. That shit is it.
I'm gonna fact check that, and if I
Gundam is robots, and I'm trying to think of the Gundam I'm talking about, but nah.
Well, not robots, but they're not humans. Ain't sitting in a machine that's making them like bigger type shit.
No,
so I'm getting it confused.
It's a thing. It might be.
So what anime is that? Because that's something.
I don't know. Now you got me. But the new animes now that's hard is My Hero Academia. That shit hard. That. Black Clover is hard. Black Clover, y'all gotta tune in to Black Clover. Black Clover's fire. And Attack, my son, shout out to Gazi, put me onto that. But I ain't gonna front. Yeah, Attack. But I ain't gonna lie. There's some new shit I've been watching called Violent Saga. That shit hard.
That's the Viking shit?
Yeah, that shit hard.
I'm gonna watch that only because I fuck with Vikings.
Yeah, second season kind of trash.
Anime too,
but
though.
First season hard. Anime not for nerds. Y'all niggas watch anime, man.
Anime is for nerds, and there's nothing wrong with being a fucking nerd.
Elon got $1 billion, nigga.
Let me put it this way: all those you watching in Japanese, right?
Yo, chill, gang. You
no, I'm just asking.
You gotta watch them in Japanese.
Nerd.
Niggas are watching English anime. That don't sound right. That don't sit right with me.
Nigga, that sounds right because English is what I heard my whole life, bro.
All my anime niggas.
Nigga, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z coming on Toonami after all the cartoons was done.
Niggas ain't know no better.
And then niggas ain't know no better, so niggas got accustomed to even the game. Nigga, the game was and everything. I was used to Goku sounding like a fucking brolic nigga.
You niggas like you was messing up anime culture, man. You can't do that shit, man.
Nah, nigga, this is all culture, bro. Japanese is for Japan, bro. Don't culture votes.
Anime is Japanese cartoons. What's an American cartoon? We grew up watching Billy
So
and
wait,
Mandy.
what would you consider Boondocks?
Boondocks is not an anime.
It's not an anime. Why?
No, it's a cartoon.
It's a cartoon. So anime is not
It's an
the
adult
style. It's not
cartoon.
the style of animation.
No.
Anime is just only if it's Japanese. It's anime.
Anime is a Japanese.
You remember that shit?
cartoon.
No Kyo, that whack shit that came on like Netflix with Jaden Smith. It was like Neo Yokio.
Yeah, he
was
tried it. I don't know. That wasn't anime either. Nigga.
That wasn't anime either.
No. Them shits is adult cartoon. Like Family Guy's not anime.
But that's a whole different.
That's an adult cartoon.
That's a sitcom.
But it's an adult cartoon.
But wait, so
It's animated.
So what do you
Animation.
define anime as?
Anime
It's not the style of art.
is a Japanese cartoon. That's my definition of anime.
So it's impossible for America to make an anime.
American anime? Nah, I don't know what's an American anime. There might be one out there like Samurai Jack. Nah, that's cartoon.
No, that's cartoon. That's cartoon.
I think there is Americans that try to make anime, but there's some shit called Yusuke, but American anime, that shit don't exist, man. American anime cap. Y'all niggas proved me wrong. Them Japanese
don't
niggas
know.
got anime.
Listen. So
Niggas might grow up think Dragon Ball Z
you're
is
reading
American.
subtitles.
Yes.
So I'm telling you this right now, you're missing shit. Like you're not seeing everything visual you need to see.
Yes.
I'm letting you know that right now. Watch that shit in English and watch all the shit that you didn't realize because you don't gotta read the fucking subtitles. Like, you know how many times? That's the only reason I tried it, because everybody jack it. But it's like, anytime I do that shit, I gotta go back because I miss some shit because I'm fucking reading. And sometimes the subtitles is too fast for my dumb ass reading mind. And I'm like, damn, I didn't see the ending of what he said. I gotta go back. It's too much. Nigga, I would read the manga if I wanted to read. Like,
Manga, that's a little more nerdy for me. I never got into the manga, but there's niggas that read manga. Shout out to the manga niggas. But real quick,
books is always better than visuals.
when you watching or audio, right? Even this video on YouTube, right?
Right.
When my mouth move, you want to hear the words go with my mouth move.
I agree.
Do you hate videos when the mouth is moving and the audio is not in sync?
Oh, you talking about like the karate films, like the
No, in any movie, even karate films too. Yeah, that's how I
that's
feel like
the only
anime
time-
is.
Yeah?
in English.
That's how you feel anime is in English?
Yes,
So you're saying the mouth matches up in Japanese?
it just feels like
Because to me,
it feels
it's just,
organic.
it feels organic.
Yeah, it's like
So let me ask you, so like, because I just want to know your experience versus my experience. Like, you grew up watching Dragon Ball Z when you was younger, and it was in English.
yeah on Toonami. That shit was hard though.
And nigga, Goku sounded like a man.
Yeah,
And then you went and watched Japanese, and the nigga sounded like a 12-year-old girl.
nigga, that nigga sounded like yo, this nigga is some real nigga putting in pain in Japan, nigga.
If that's how niggas in Japan sound, that's gangster, nigga. I'm fucking
that nigga
all y'all
sounded
up.
like he putting pain in Japan. What? That Super Saiyan in Japan hit different, nigga.
Bro, that Super Saiyan in Japan sounded like Prince, nigga. That nigga said, "Come
That shit hard.
I was like,
nigga.
bro, what? This nigga got this nigga arm is bigger than my body. Like,
Nigga, that
ain't no nigga unless that nigga they trying to say in Japanese he's on steroids. That's why his voice
Nigga,
got
in
squeezed.
America, that nigga sound like he's in college, nigga.
The nigga is a grown man. Isn't he supposed to sound like that?
No, nigga, that nigga sound like a student, boy.
Bro,
Japanese,
that's wild.
that nigga sound like a nigga that's fucking niggas up, boy. Stop
Bro,
playing with my son.
I watched
Goku
6
Jabba.
seasons of Case Closed. And if you watch it in Japanese, it's called Detective Conan. I tried. I could not do the shit.
But one thing I could tell you too, though, if you see the voice actors, it never adds up. It be
What do you
girls
mean?
for real. Like
Oh,
the
yeah, no, I
Asian-
know.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's like that with a lot of like American shit too, though.
Like Regina Hall, whatever.
Yeah,
Riley.
she played Riley. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Huey. Well,
Huey.
she didn't play him at 1st, but after the other dude, like, or I don't know, it might have been a female, but after that other person left, then she took over, and it kind of sounded the same. Shout out to Regina King, because
she's
that's a
legend.
talent right there.
And shout out to Boondocks. Boondocks is top 3.
Yeah, it definitely is.
That's
Top 3.
cartoon though. What would you call Boondocks now? Would you put Boondocks in the same category as Family Guy?
I'll put Boondocks in the same category as anime.
Yeah, this nigga's drunk.
Like, anime is literally like, if I'm not mistaken, anime is literally the style of animation.
Okay, I get what you're saying with
Like
that.
if Boondocks was made in Japan and had Japanese voices, no one would question it.
Yeah.
No one would say like that doesn't look like the other ones. That it literally looks like the way they draw everything. It's like literally the creators are like, I want a black anime. And speaking of that, didn't they have Black Samurai?
Yeah, that shit was hard.
That shit was hard.
God,
Is that the right one I'm thinking about? The one with the nigga
Samurai.
Afro Samurai. That's the one that nigga had the cigarette in his mouth the whole time,
I'm
right?
trying to think. Is that an
That
anime?
shit was hard.
That might be. That's borderline. I might have to call that anime, but I don't know what that was. That shit was hard.
So to get back at it,
But that wasn't Boondocks. Wasn't that? I think I put Boondocks in the same category as Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put like Family Guy in the same as like Simpsons, like American Dad,
Yeah.
like Bob's Burgers,
Okay.
like
They all the same to me. With Boondocks.
but Boondocks too.
Yeah. It's like an adult cartoon.
So you're talking about like not the style of how it looks though. You're just talking about the fact that it's like an English adult cartoon.
I'm talking about it's like animation. Like it's not people. It's like it's a cartoon.
But I'm saying like, so what's the difference between anime and what's the difference between like
Pokemon is a cartoon. But some people might say Pokemon is anime.
Pokemon is anime?
Yeah, that's tough.
Isn't it originally from Japan? Like they did the
Yeah.
same thing they did with Dragon Ball Z. They just came over, put some American voices on it, but like you could literally watch the Japanese version. Like all that they got like they're right in being Japanese. Like that is like come on, that's a bona fide anime.
I might not want to call it anime.
But see, that's how I feel. Like with Dragon Ball Z in a way, because like I grew up with it thinking it was I didn't know what anime was. I thought that shit was just a different style of an American show until I found out, oh, that shit is a Japanese show. Same with Pokemon. I'm like,
Pokemon
oh, that
might be anime. You're
Digimon
right.
was like the American version.
That might be a cartoon too.
That's a cartoon, yeah.
Nah, a cartoon would be
That
like.
wasn't really. I don't.
Nah, them shits is anime. I'm tweaking. Nah, yeah, you feel me? Growing up is accountability. I'm tweaking. Cartoons would be like Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah,
That's not an
exactly.
anime.
Like all them Nickelodeon ones
Yeah.
and shit like that. But then once they get to that other style of like,
But them shits is like little kid shit. That's why I'm calling them cartoons and not anime. But I gotta give them.
yeah, there's difference between animated series and a cartoon.
Yeah.
A cartoon like Courage the Cat, Cartoon Network shit, Nickelodeon
Shout out to
shit.
Courage. Courage was hard.
Yeah, then you get to like anime shit. I mean, then you get to animated series, and that's when you get to like the FX shit, like Archer. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that shit was fire. Archer, Family Guy, Boondocks, like all that
shit.
shit.
Was crazy too now. So boom. What age you stop watching cartoons? Like there's like not saying like you probably watch cartoons every now and then. Like there's a point where, like
I was gonna say I'll tell you when the age comes. I was watching SpongeBob the other day. Top five, nigga. I don't care what anyone says.
I don't even watch cartoons anymore.
But not the new not the new
stuff,
SpongeBob.
the
Like
old
the
stuff?
old, yeah. That shit, like old cartoons, bro, are GOAT because like they cater to everybody. And there wasn't no cancel culture, so
there
shit
was more raunchy shit back then.
Nigga, I watched the episode that I think they took off. If I'm not mistaken, I seen that they took it off of like streaming platforms. But there was an episode in SpongeBob where niggas went on a panty raid. Like they niggas broke into a house and went into women's drawers and held up their drawers and was like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like,
and we're like 13s watching that shit.
we was 13 watching, not even realizing like, yo.
You niggas is wailing.
And spoiler, ended up being the niggas' moms who.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was a whole thing. But yeah, y'all know that episode. Everybody
The
watched
Puff,
Family
right?
Guy, huh?
Was it the Puff?
It was Mr. Krabs' mom.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Mr. Krabs was trying to get
Shout
his
out to
groove
Mr.
back,
Krabs.
and they was like, and they was giving him a corny ass night, and then they was like, yo, nah, if you leave now, you gonna miss the panty raid. He was like, the what? He was like, am I hearing you right? He's like, nah, we talking about the panty raid. Niggas came. They actually was a panty raid. And it was like, yo, shit. Now he was like, yo, this is what I'm talking about. He was holding them up. Then Mom Dukes came into the room. Was like, yo, what you doing with my drawers? He was like, what the hell? You didn't say this is my mom's crib. Granted, you should know it's your mom's crib, but that's that's cartoon shit.
But nah. I
So
ain't
your
gonna
top
lie.
three though, I don't want to get too off. Your top three was what?
All time was Gundam.
And it's interchangeable because I know there's
Gundam,
some
Dragon Ball Z, and
Mm-hmm.
Naruto. But current top three is My Hero, Black Clover. I want to say Violin. I like Violin a lot. I've been watching Violin Saga.
Yeah.
Attack could be on there. That's a good third. But My Hero, Black Clover is 1, 2 for sure. Violin recently caught my attention. Bleach was hard too. Bleach is on pause. The new Bleach is kind of crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of animes.
Bleach is the one. No, I'm thinking of One Piece. One Piece got the one that got like 6,000 episodes, right?
Yeah, that shit got the this shit
Most
crazy.
episodes in like TV history, some shit like that.
Anime history.
Oh,
for sure.
anime, yeah, definitely.
But how do we like? All right, Tribe, you can talk to me.
My fault. Let me
Go.
give you my top three, bro.
You have a top three?
Like I watch anime.
All right, let me hear this.
I
I'm
watch
interested.
English anime.
All right, let me hear this.
I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. Like I watched One Punch Man.
That shit hard.
That shit hard.
Yeah.
I don't watch too much. Would I put that in my top three?
It's new top 3.
My top one easily is Case Closed.
Case Closed.
That shit was like, yeah, I bodied that shit multiple times to the point where I had to not watch it till I forgot because it's a murder mystery type
that's
shit.
like Law and Order to me. Yeah.
Basically, on some other shit. No, not really that much action.
Okay.
So if you like, yeah, so it's kind of different. But My Hero actually was fire too.
My Hero's still fire.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put that up there. I only say was because I stopped watching and I think I got a couple. It's on how many seasons now? Like
6 maybe, but it's still fire.
6? Damn,
Yeah,
so I got seasons. I got seasons to catch up on. I like Samurai Champloo.
Oh, you took it back. That shit hard.
Someone put me onto it only because of the music, bro. That shit had one of the best soundtracks in anime history to me.
And when the music is playing, he fucking niggas up.
Bro, niggas is fucking niggas up to lo-fi hip-hop. Like, it can't get better than that.
That shit hard.
Nigga,
it was swaggy.
And it was swaggy, yeah. It was real swaggy. But
now,
yeah.
That's what I was going to with episodes now, too. Because we speak about podcasts, anime, and shit. Like, you could really just keep on making episodes until, like, somebody wants to stop. Like, the story don't have to end. Or the story does have to end.
It depends. Because a lot of these shows be, like, after, like, books. So some people, like, give the original creator respect and say, I'm going to end it where he ended it. Some people will be like, damn, this shit, niggas is fucking with this shit. Like, you know what? People don't want it to be done. I got to hire some writers and see if we can, man. A lot of times that shit don't work.
Because growing up, too, even us, too, like, there was so many different cults. Lord of the Rings, that shit was popping.
I'm going to tell you one cult I'm in.
I know.
And you probably going to say it next.
I know. Hunger Games, that was right before, like, they had a little good run.
You ain't say it yet, but that's a good one.
Yeah, and then, you feel me? Yes, shit.
I want to know if you know.
Come on, you know I know. The HBO special.
HBO special. Oh, GOAT?
Yeah.
GOT, Game of Thrones?
Oh, I missed one? What you was going to say?
Well, if you saw, I told you I was going to go for like the Lord of the Rings Hunger Games shit. Harry Potter, nigga.
Oh, I forgot about Harry Potter. Yeah, they had a cult. Nah, I fucked with Harry Potter. I used to have my dad buy all the books from the Scholastic News. And
I only read
one
book. I only read one book.
I didn't read books.
I didn't read. I'm not gonna say I read one book. I've read some of one book. Okay. I haven't finished. I'm gonna put my Aunt Kay gonna kill me if she hears this. She'll probably kill me for cursing so much already. But I haven't finished one book in my entire life.
I might be right behind you. Nah, you know there's green eggs and ham, cat in my hat. I don't know if those shit.
Okay. Niggas
definitely read green eggs and ham.
Nah, I met that multiple times. Go dog, go.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Seuss, shout out to that nigga. He was the first rapper that nobody gives credit to.
Nigga had balls.
Nigga had balls, bro. Like nigga said, in a house or with a mouse, on a train or on a plane. What do you say? Like in the rain or on a train. Nigga said,
yeah, ad-libs?
Bro, that man.
Yeah, we gotta make an AI Dr. Seuss track.
Bro, if you take a Dr. Seuss book and get a hard beat and just read that shit, bro,
boy.
You got a hit, bro.
That shit going platinum.
That shit going platinum.
Kids Bop 2023.
My life. Word.
I ain't gonna hold you, though. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't read a book my whole life. I read one book. But like I read The Art of War.
Do you remember? Oh, that one?
Yeah, I read like 2-3 years ago.
Like start to finish? Like you actually read the last page and said, wow.
Yeah, I was on some, you know, in life you go through different spiritual journeys. I said, yo, let me just get the mind right.
Right.
That book. And then I got another book. What was it called? The 48 Laws of Power, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? 48 Laws of Power?
That sounds intellectual. Though.
Yeah, I bought that book. I took it from the library. South North South Public Library. COVID happened, never returned it. Y'all niggas put that shit in collections for $38.
They didn't want it back. After COVID, I don't think you were supposed to return books after COVID. They didn't want shit from
the book
nobody.
Had COVID. Fuck it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't finished that shit, but yeah.
Did you ever catch COVID?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
COVID had me down.
Yeah, me
I couldn't
too.
taste shit. That shit was real.
The funny thing is, I literally didn't lose my taste, but like when that shit was going away, my taste buds changed. Like certain shit that I loved made me nauseous.
Didn't taste good anymore.
But that's not like I couldn't taste.
No, I really couldn't taste.
Yeah, you was like one of those like you could have drunk vinegar and wouldn't even have known you was drinking vinegar.
I would have drunk piss. I would have thought it was water.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't tell shit.
I can't even fathom that.
And that's when I should have been reading books. But reading books was, I think, this is not to be sexist, but girls read a lot of books. Niggas, I wish
sure
niggas
do.
read books. I ain't never read no book.
That's one of the things it's still on my bucket list. I'm gonna finish a book before I may not say that.
That's kind of crazy to hold on. 30 years plus of living, not trying to age you, never read a book, boy?
Never from start to finish.
I read a book, bro. I read one book. I
could read. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's another thing too. Hold on, Trap.
Like I've read I've read plenty of books worth of reading when it comes to like reading shit on the internet, you know, like learning about some shit, studying German, like all that shit.
I get that, but
Ich spreche Deutsch.
Well, that shit sound like eat a dick.
It means I speak German. I mean, listen,
That shit sound like
Germany, they definitely sound like they always saying some bad shit when
like,
they
eat a dick.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Ich spreche Dutch.
Yeah, I'm gonna be telling niggas, yo, ich spreche Dutch, nigga. Fuck out of here. Niggas really don't know how to read, bro. I ain't trying to clown nobody, but like,
Nah, yeah.
how do you not know? Like, how does America allow you to not know how to read? Like the school system and life. Is it a person? Is it parents? Like, that's a concept to me I still don't understand. Like, and that was the thing for niggas growing up. Shout out to my boy.
So like when you say don't know how to read, like, you think there's like adult people that like don't know the word like the and like, or you talking about like when you get like really into like reading and comprehending?
I think there's a person right now that can speak like me and you are speaking, and say words, but on a piece of paper they can't read them.
So if I wrote on a piece of paper, the dog went to the castle, he wouldn't be able to read that.
No, but he'll be able to say the dog went to the castle.
Oh yeah.
But how can
But
you
like
not?
if I showed him a dog on a piece of paper and said read that, he'll be like.
Nah, I couldn't do it.
Because Floyd Mayweather, it was clowning him for not being able to read, but he low key like knew some of the words, but he was just on some the dog.
Yeah, that's a nigga who had
So that's a nigga that technically can't read.
Beat in like 1,000 times though.
Yeah.
Yeah, give
Did
him
he?
credit. I know he was.
I feel
known
like
for not
Floyd
getting
was
head.
like, Floyd out of all the people should be the one. Like even
but
Muhammad
nah.
Ali started shaking a little early.
Nah, nigga, that nigga head was like a bat. You a boxer, boy. Your head is your brain rattling. So I don't know, but them niggas just talk
So you
slow
think-
in general though. You hear Javante Davis?
Yeah.
Them niggas is some slow talking niggas.
All of them, like basically all the like mostly heavyweights though. To be honest with you,
But
if you
Mike
really
Tyson,
think
he
about
can articulate himself pretty well.
Mike Tyson is the greatest of them all. He got smarter. Nigga getting hit in the head. It was crazy.
That nigga was eating shrooms and getting high.
Yeah, so it's crazy. You know, I used to do things and and I used to knock people's fucking heads off, and it was just what
nigga
you did.
was reading books, knocking niggas out.
Now he reads books, smokes weed, and
I'm from
feeds
Nan
pigeons.
Claus.
I fuck with him.
I broke my back. That nigga was on.
Nigga, that was
everything.
what happened. Michael, what happened out there? I broke my back. You care to elaborate? My back is broken. I didn't know what you were saying. Like my
spinal.
He like, is it vertebrae? Yeah. Is it vertebrae? Spinal. I was like, this nigga don't know what he talking about.
Well, that shit sounded good though. I ain't gonna hold you.
It did. He was like, the doctor said I didn't. My back wasn't. I got in a car accident. And, I shouldn't be boxing, but I said, oh well, I got 2 weeks to train.
Shout out to Mike, man.
And did he win that? No, he broke. Right? He lost that, right? That's why he said that.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think that's why he lost. He was like, what happened out there, Mike? Yeah.
But niggas don't know how to read, bro. I'm gonna try to figure it out for y'all, man.
It's crazy. You say I don't know. You're just a piece of shit.
50 was coming at Floyd hard for not knowing how to read.
Yeah, that nigga was like, nigga, if you can't read the, he's like, what he say something about read a Harry Potter book? He was like, I'll give you $1 million, nigga. I'll give you $1 million, nigga. You read the back of a Harry Potter book, nigga.
That nigga petty, but I can't front though. Me, you feel me? I did it. I think I'm pretty educated. I can't spell for shit. Shout out to the iPhone and Microsoft Word.
What?
I can't spell for shit.
Spell critical.
Yo, come on, Travis. We on.
You set yourself up, bro.
Man. Critical. Hold on.
You can do this, bro.
All right, hold on.
I'm about to prove yourself wrong.
All right, critical. I gotta say the word like them spelling bee niggas. Critical.
You want me to use it in a sentence?
Can you use it in a sentence?
Me asking you to spell this word was critical.
Critical. Is it a vowel or noun?
Shit, you about to embarrass me now, nigga. Critical is a adjective, if I'm not mistaken.
Critical.
Yeah, it's an adjective.
Critical. CRITICAL.
See, my nigga is smart.
Critical. Nah, niggas gonna be on YouTube and fact checking that shit.
I think you're right.
I think
hope
I'm
so
wrong.
because
I kept not even confident in my spelling.
if you asked me, I would have said CRITICAL.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That sound right.
I hope that's right. Yo,
But I ain't gonna lie, in your defense and in my defense too, it's way easier to spell when you're writing than just out loud, because you can kind of see. It's almost like you can visually.
I don't know, nigga. They got spell correct.
I said when you writing, not typing, nigga.
Nigga, I'm writing on the iPhone, nigga. What you writing on, nigga?
Yo,
When's
that's
the last
a
time a
fact.
nigga wrote with pen and paper? You said niggas haven't read a book. When's the last time you got a pen and a sheet of paper and wrote? You're a musician, so it's a little different. What?
Nigga, Drake was spitting off his BlackBerry in 2009.
Come
nigga.
on now.
So niggas been writing on their phone since
now.
10 years plus.
Spell check.
And that's even crazy because they be feeling like technology just birthed like a few years ago, but that shit's really been around like a while. Like
different forms. I'm gonna tell you too, not to date
Hell
myself. Niggas was fake broke growing up, but we wasn't broke, but we was broke. So we was like not broke, but broke. I wrote an essay.
Niggas got it for themselves.
I wrote an essay on a typewriter before in my life and handed it in.
You used a typewriter before?
Yeah. That's how niggas was broke. That shit had ink and everything.
That shit crazy.
I had to ask the teacher, is it okay if I use a typewriter? She was like, sure.
Nigga, that was probably nostalgia for her. Like,
Yeah,
please bring that in. That's what I used to type.
I wrote an essay in a typewriter before in my life.
So hold on.
They had front, kink, bing, ding, 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 ding,
tink,
space bar, bing. Yeah.
Wow.
I wrote an essay in a typewriter before in my life, and I'm not that old, y'all. I'm on the iPhone now, trapping up I'm on my iPhone, trapping.
Shit, hell yeah, nigga.
Wrote an essay on a typewriter. That's how you know I was down bad, but I did it.
It went from writing essays on a typewriter to going on the app and saying,
write an essay for
Can
me.
you write an essay for me?
Chat
And they give you the
GDP,
whole
man.
thing
Shout out
in
to Chat.
fucking 2 minutes.
So now, if niggas don't know how to read, I understand it.
Nowadays,
yeah.
you have more of an excuse not to read because you don't need to read.
You don't need to read.
You don't need to read. A phone could read for you. A phone could type for you, bro. The other day I had a fucking conversation with a nigga that didn't speak English at all because he was lost and he was a delivery man through the Translate app.
Yeah.
Like nigga said what he needed to say. That shit real time told me what he said when I was speaking. I didn't have to switch it from English to Spanish. All right, now it did it. If I spoke English, it told me what it was in Spanish.
Damn.
If he spoke Spanish, it told me what it was in English. I'm like, and that's on the Translate app that comes with the iPhone.
Yeah.
Like, I can only imagine if you get a third-party app where they put more time into it, not to just go to Apple.
$9.99 and shit like that. That's just telling you the Bible in a different language.
Bro.
Shit, that's why niggas be going to DR. How much is pussy? ¿Cuánto tiene?
Quanto?
Chocha.
I think you said how much to have.
Yeah.
How much do you have, pussy, or something?
Yeah, but niggas be in DR going crazy. Like, how much for coochie?
Yeah.
You give it to the phone.
Cuánto para coochie?
Cocha.
Culo.
Culo. Yeah, we go. I need some culo.
Culo.
But there's some rural areas. I need to go in the States. I want to travel outside the state, too, but I want to see the States. Like, you know when you go somewhere, like, yo, this place has this place goes that. Like, who wakes up and say, I want to go to Nebraska?
Nobody. I'm sorry. No offense to Nebraska.
Nebraska.
And in fact, now that you say it, I want to go to Nebraska.
Yeah,
I want to see all those like there's a place where like you can see all the stars like in the fucking sky because there's no light pollution. Like
that's hard.
Like literally, there's no lights for mile. Once it's dark, it's dark. There's no street lights. There's no lights on the highway. Nigga, if your headlights isn't working, you can't travel.
Damn, where is that? Nebraska, Iowa,
every state,
Montana.
Every state.
You
go upstate New York, bro. That's a whole nother thing. People say we upstate already.
We could talk about
that. And I'm
too.
5-10 minutes away. We 5-10 minutes away from the Bronx.
Westchester's not upstate.
5-10 minutes away. I walked from the Bronx.
My man
because
got
I missed
a shirt
the last
that
bus.
said that. I remember that. That's actually a sick story. Hold on. Pause. Pause. Let's talk about that story. So what happened that day? I know this is a wild podcast. We're going everywhere with it. Y'all seen it. It's live and direct. But we're going to tap into this story right here. Let's hear this story.
Nigga, I'm on my way home from my school in the city.
Okay.
I missed the last bus.
Damn.
Tight, nigga.
We all missed the bus before. That's not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Okay.
Especially when you're in the Bronx and you got to come
to Westchester. Upstate.
Like,
upstate.
When you got to drive upstate, you know, like, yeah, I live next to fucking Albany. Nigga. I'm near Buffalo or Rochester or Poughkeepsie. Yeah. Nah.
I sympathize with y'all city niggas. I don't got cars. It makes sense.
That's I get it. Yeah, they think like we far away. Like
if you can't take a 5 train somewhere, it's far.
Nigga, nigga, the Beeline.
They don't know what the Beeline is. They got the MTA.
That's true. But the Beeline does go to the fucking Bronx in some parts. The Beeline goes to Fordham. Nigga, the Beeline goes to Pelham Bay. Nigga, the Beeline. They don't know what the Beeline is like. They get beside the point. Off topic. Nigga missed the bus. I'm like shit. My mom be blacking on me for shit like that. So at the time, I'm like, I'm not calling my mom.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a whole thing. And I'm a walker. We walked from the high before.
Yeah, I love walking.
You know, walking, you see so much shit, you never know what you're going to see.
Okay.
And that wasn't the only time I missed the bus. It probably was the first, maybe not the last. It might have been not the last, but maybe not the first. Because I definitely walked by and seen the deer. I was fake shook. I don't really fuck with wildlife like that. We'll talk about
joke.
Yeah, you know. I fuck with cats and dogs.
But we'll talk about that.
But I don't fuck with. So I'm walking. I see a bag on the ground. I don't know. I'm young. This is when I was going to school. So I had to be either 18 or 19. Yeah, I was definitely 18. 100% I was 18. I'm walking. I see a bag on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck? I look. I think I started walking past. I'm looking like, yo, that shit, what the fuck? I get closer to it. I'm like, hold on, is that?
But when you say on the floor, like, was it on the side of the road? Like,
It was on
you was on a road with a sidewalk.
There's no sidewalk.
So you was just on the road.
There's no lights and there's no sidewalk.
Okay, so you was just walking.
I was walking.
On
I
the-
ain't
on
have
the
no
earth.
reflector jacket. And like,
No
nigga,
nothing.
like it was fake scary. I ain't going
was dark out.
Like it was dark. Like
Okay.
I ain't scared of getting killed. Well, yeah, I'm scared of getting killed by like a wild animal or something like Michael
Yeah.
Myers. You know, them niggas always start out in like the
That's why
woods
they think we
chasing and
upstate
shit.
because of shit like that. But mainly, this is Pelham Bay.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Granted, you can find places like that in the Bronx too, so I ain't jacking
Yeah.
that. So, but yeah. So I'm walking. I'm like, damn, what's in that? I look, like it's a bag of loud, bro.
Wow.
I'm like, no way.
Well, y'all
nigga.
don't know no loudest marijuana. But
Loud as
continue.
marijuana, yes. There was a bag of bagged up marijuana, and bagged up into like 20 dime bags in a bigger Ziploc bag. So a big Ziploc bag full of little baggies that we used to cut. Niggas don't sell them shits no more. Now it's all prescription bottles, or like you get a bag with a design. You get designer
Yeah.
bag. You get before, nigga, you just had them little clear baggies. Sometimes it was blue, sometimes it was a different color, or it was
Yeah,
clear.
purple or
Purple,
clear.
you know, depending on whatever. I'm like, yo, that shit crazy. I can't believe this shit. I'm hype. I'm on the phone with somebody, if I'm not mistaken. I forget who. I think I was on the phone with AJ.
I think it was
AJ
AJ.
cousin.
Oh, I thought
It wasn't even AJ.
AJ.
It was AJ
Okay.
cousin, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Damo. I think I was on the phone with you. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong if you see this in the comments. I'm ecstatic. Nigga, I'm a pothead. This isn't like some regular nigga fine shit like, oh my
Yeah.
God. Nigga, I'm a nigga that smokes all day, every day.
That's all he do.
Yeah, so my eyes lit up like a light bulb. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I think I'm like, yo, Dom, I gotta call you back. I called a friend that used to be a friend at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, bro, buy like 10 Dutches, nigga. We about to get baked, nigga, because, you know, I had to pass his block anyway to
Yeah.
get to my block. So I'm like, I'm gonna make a stop. You know, we gonna get clapped. Then I'll go home. Man, in fact, he had the whip. So I'm like, maybe, you know, you get clapped, you give me a ride the rest of the way, whatever. Boom, boom. Whatever. Before I even make that call, take like 4 steps. I see another bag. So now I'm like, any bag I see, I'm like, oh shit.
Niggas,
I'm like, yeah, this is
it's like Call of Duty. Like,
like,
nigga, care package and
nigga,
kill him. Let me loot this shit.
hell yeah, nigga. I got a UAV for everything I need to find right now. It's another bag. Same thing. Bag, like little baggies in a big
Now, when you
Ziploc
say
bag.
bag, now let's get a description. It's like a book bag, a duffel bag.
It's a Ziploc bag.
No, like the bag that the bag is in.
It's a Ziploc bag.
Oh, it's a Ziploc
Like
bag you
a
seen?
clear like Ziploc bag. You know,
you
like
just seen a clear Ziploc bag on the
I
side
just
of the
cleaned
road.
it. I think
Oh.
cleared. Like I did. Yeah.
This whole time I thought it was like in a book bag, and you open a book bag and seen a Ziploc.
If it was in a book bag, I would have never opened it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm
I don't
opening
know.
book bag.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. At the time though, because like I said, I didn't go to it and open it. Like I like was walking by
And you seen it.
on some shit, like kind of like looking like, wait, is that what I think it is? And I looked around like, yo, and then I opened this shit. I'm like, yeah. Oh, this is crazy. Found another 4 steps later. Found another bag. Same thing. I'm like, yo. That's when I was really hyped for
Yeah,
sure. That's
yeah.
when I called son and was like, yo, you need to get like 40 Dutches,
It's
nigga.
a
We
blunt party.
nigga. I don't be falling asleep with blunts in our hands, nigga. That's how bad it's about to be, nigga. Best day of my life, probably.
But
nigga.
now you go home.
I was sick up until that point. Now I'm hype. I'm like happy I walked. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to walk every day. Every day. I think that time that I seen a deer was after, and I was walking on the side of the road looking.
Nigga
like,
went to that same street every week.
bro. At least one, nigga, the bus went that way.
So you had it. Look.
So I'm on the bus trying to look. You know, the bus you can't really look out. So
Yeah.
you know, looking. I'm like, do I see anything shiny? Like, no, I
Tell
don't
that
see
nigga
nothing.
stop on
I
some
drive
shit.
by, nigga. I'm driving with my head out the window, like, yo, there's gotta be some. To this day, I still think like niggas must have been like getting pulled over or something
And
like
they
that.
just tossed it.
Yeah, because there's no way 2 bags like that. You just like dropping out your bag while walking, or I don't know. Maybe they left it on the top of the car and
They fell off?
shit like that. Though you can't. I don't think you're gonna be like too. What's the word I'm
Fucked up
looking
or,
for? Like
I don't know.
you're not gonna be too absent-minded to like do some shit
Yeah.
like that. Like so.
But now, when you got home, how much do you think you had total? Did you weigh it? Did you count it? Like
I counted it exactly.
How
I
much
counted
you
it
had?
exactly because I sold some of it too. Like
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
nice.
I'm about to be a trapper.
a trapper and free dope.
Yeah, trapper, free dope.
What
It's
you
all
think you had?
profit. I had
An ounce?
20 like dime bags of like some okay like mid,
Okay.
and then I had because it was I remember saying it was like $200 worth, and it was like dimes, so it was 20 bag in one bag, and then the other bag had some. It was like fire. You could tell it was more fire. It was like some sour, some shit like that.
Okay.
but it was like less bags. It was like 10 dime bags, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bugging, nigga. That shit was like, nah, I'm bugging. It was like 20 and like 30. Cause like it was packed. Like it wasn't like.
So you had like a trap worth.
Like nigga, I could have if I could have used the bags as a pillow. Like it was healthy. Like like air, like no air in it. Like all bags. Like it was healthy. So it was like I'm bugging. That shit was like 100 bags total. I'm wilding. Yeah, it was like.
Here's the better question. Now, how long did it last? If you remember.
You want to know something crazy?
Yeah.
That shit probably lasted like maybe 2 weeks.
I thought you could say 2 months.
And I probably sold like 10% of it.
And it's 90% to the low.
90% of it. Like niggas thought like I thought I was Wiz Khalifa, bro.
Like we was just everywhere.
We was everywhere. I woke up, nigga, I smoked a blunt, nigga. I had breakfast. After that, I smoked a blunt, nigga. I went out. Yo, we about to go ball. Yo, let's go smoke a blunt before we ball. Yo, after ball, shit, I feel like smoking. Like niggas wasn't. And plus, like. You know me, nigga. I'm a cool guy. If a nigga be like, yo, let me get a bag, like I ain't gonna be like, nah, nigga, you gotta pay. Nigga, yo, here you go, nigga. You my man. I know if I, you know. So I felt like nigga, Tony Yayo, nigga.
Nigga who was Tony Montana, nigga.
That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said Tony Yayo, nigga. Yeah,
that's a freaky nigga.
Yeah, I felt like Tony Montana in the Yayo. That's what I should say. But
that's hard though.
Yeah, that shit.
I never really came across nothing like that. Like,
bro, up until then,
like a pack.
That's what. That's why. Like
after missing a bus. Come
man,
on now, that was meant to be.
I might have went to church that Sunday. I ain't even gonna hold you. I might. That shit might have had me like, God, I understand what you're